Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 State of the County Address. On behalf of Clearwater County Council, thank you for attending this virtual session, and I'm pleased to be here today to highlight some of the achievements of 2021 and share Council's vision for the future of Clearwater County and how we will build a stronger, more vibrant community. Last year was another challenging year with the COVID-19 pandemic continuing to impact us all around the world. But we weathered the storm like champions and were able to have a successful year of accomplishment. Here's a summary recap of 2021. In Public Works, Council approved a new solid waste and recycling services bylaw that includes schedules for residential and commercial solid waste and recycling services fees, which implements a fee structure to support the long-term goal of achieving cost recovery for garbage and recycling services. In early April, the county implemented the solid waste disposal access ID cards. This program is intended to enable the county to identify the needs of users more easily and collect the necessary information to track waste type, location, and estimated volumes. The Public Works Department had another busy year with completion of 2 bridge replacements and a repair of 1 bridge structure, multiple asphalt overlay projects and new base paved projects like the Spade Road, and maintenance of our gravel and paved roads. In planning and development, realtors have reported that year-to-date sales of farms had doubled in the area over the previous year. There was also a significant increase in the sales of acreages. Over 30 lots were sold in Nordegg. This increase in sales is a positive indicator that the work on developing Nordegg is gaining both attention and attraction from outside the community. The MDP review is an important project that unfortunately could not be completed due to the COVID restrictions, which would have omitted the opportunity to hold all forms of public engagement. This council hopes to have that come back for discussion to find creative solutions to have meaningful public engagement. The Nordegg Development Plan update was approved by Council. This update was proposed to reflect updated circumstances, eliminate redundant or achieved objectives, and to make the document more concise. The county desired to gather views from current residents and property owners and modify the document to enable marketing of land separately. The original vision, however, remains the same. Economic development staff also successfully released 5 economic development strategy videos, 4 podcast videos about the role of broadband in education and business, and 5 podcast videos discussing safety with Rocky Mountain House Search and Rescue. And there was also a podcast video with Brent Pollock about enjoying and caring for David Thompson Country, as well as 3 videos on planning permits and processes. David Thompson Country has over 5,300 fans on Facebook, over 9,200 on Instagram, and over 650 on Twitter. Some tourism operators had one of the best years in 2021, while other business owners had much more challenges due to the unpredictable nature of the COVID-19 pandemic. Agriculture remains strong in Clearwater County. In 2021, Clearwater County was successful in receiving a mountain pine beetle grant, which financially helped us to survey and control mountain pine beetles, trees, for landowners in high priority areas. For the past 4 years, Clearwater County staff have been working with agriculture and forestry's health officer and coaching residents on what to watch out for and how to control and manage affected trees on their property. 2021 was another unique and challenging year and will likely stand out in memory for generations to come. Although the COVID-19 pandemic resulted in AG hosting fewer in-person workshops or events, much was accomplished throughout the past year. Staff hosted several online workshops on tree pests, septic sense, invasive weeds, working well, and those are just to name a few. The Agriculture Department has once again planted trial plots for applied research. The trial plots are adjacent to the central transfer station location near the airport. 2021 looked at some new genetics in triticale and corn. Plant genetics continue to develop as genetics expand, the regions in which varieties can be grown also expand. In corporate services, the broadband project saw continued installation of fiber for phases 1, 2, and 6. This was a long-awaited project. The council kept fiscal financial responsibility in mind throughout every step on the project. One of the strategic objectives in council's current strategic plan was to enable improved broadband access for both people and enterprise, and this step was crucial in getting closer to that goal. 2021 was another year of 0% on our property tax increases. This is important for our residents and businesses. In emergency and legislative services, the Leslieville Public Service Building construction was completed and the building was opened as Clearwater Regional Fire Station 10. Council also approved Phase 1 of Clearwater Regional Fire Rescue Services training facility. This long-awaited project was completed last fall and comes from the need for local firefighters to have a suitable location and facility to maintain and improve their firefighting, rescue, and leadership skills. And a local fire training facility will afford all firefighters the opportunity to continually maintain and comply with the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, training certifications. This long-term investment for Clearwater County and the Regional Fire Service will offer decades of training opportunities for regional firefighters, along with various other municipal and industry partners that have indicated an interest in a facility of this nature in central Alberta. Our firefighters no longer require renting the Red Deer Fire Training Center or taking fire engines and equipment outside the municipality for training purposes. This new training site will allow for most required firefighter training and skills to take place within the municipality. At the office of the CAO, we welcomed a new CAO, and unfortunately, I'm sad to announce that our council will be recruiting a new CAO in the coming months, as Christopher has accepted a position with the municipality of Jasper. We continued with our regional governance study. This is the study between Clearwater County, Town of Rocky Mountain House, and the Village of Caroline, and it looked at exploring options to increase our efficiency and support the region's prosperity and viability. And citizen input was essential to the study process. This leads me into what lies ahead in 2022. We have an ambitious budget this year, which Council passed at the end of December. The 2022 budget, along with our reserve management strategy, together position the county to be able to weather the uncertainty and to continue to provide residents and businesses a consistent level of service. We are a progressive municipality, and it's my hope that we continue to grow our region and its possibilities. Clearwater County Council approved the 4-year financial and 10-year capital plans in a special meeting on December 21st, 2021. These plans include operating and capital budgets for 2022. Some of the key highlights of the capital projects proposed in the 2022 budget include reconstructing River Road, that's 4 kilometers from Highway 11 to Highway 11A, the Beaver Flats Road grading from 4.6 kilometers north of Highway 12 to Township Road 42, and regional wastewater mechanical treatment system in Leslieville, upgrades to the Condor sanitary collection mains and improvements to the stormwater and curb gutter system within the hamlet, and gravel road rehabilitation, bridge rehabilitations and replacements, and the Nordegg Phase 2 residential subdivision, as well as the Nordegg Discovery Center permanent displays. Other notable adjustments to the county's 2022 budget include postponing construction of the Leslieville salt storage facility until an area structure plan is in place, and deferral of the broadband project in Ferrier, or fiber to the home project, until council has more opportunity to review the proposed project. Council will also begin this year strategic plan development. That will soon be underway as council begins the process with a third-party consultant. Please keep an eye out for public participation to share what your vision is for our community. We will look to a Stronger Together agreement renewal. Council is dedicated to a shared regional vision statement with the town and village, as together we are stronger, and our community benefits immensely when we all come together. Stay tuned for more in coming months. To focus on the alignment with programs and supports recently announced by both the federal and provincial governments, we continue with the broadband business plan. This is to continue with the development of our open access network, working with internet service providers to connect residents with world-class broadband is key. At the Hamlet of Nordegg, administration is working to create a new exhibition display for the Nordegg Discovery Center, in addition to some building renovations there. These new permanent displays will have curriculum connections to aid local schools meeting their curriculum requirements. They will also have activities for visiting families to do within that hamlet. This will increase the connection to the area and encourage longer visiting durations. It will also provide a much needed poor weather activity for the region. And the senior support initiatives, it's work towards recognizing this as an age-friendly community, to formulate solutions to allow those who have contributed to our community to remain and enjoy their efforts as they age in place. And on the subject of amalgamation, we want to continue to support the ideals presented in the Stronger Together agreement while exploring the evolution of governance models within our community. We explore the concept and advantages of an ag-rec facility not only to support agricultural pursuits, but to showcase the diversity and resourcefulness of our agricultural community. Agriculture continues to be a cornerstone of Clearwater County. It was a year where severe drought forced many municipalities to declare a disaster. However, the diversity, resourcefulness, and stewardship of our farmers showcase what truly productive land we have. In conclusion, it's important to note that the political and economic reality of the region is always changing, and some of these changes are beyond the control of this council. Likewise, as administration works to implement council's strategic direction, we must be flexible and adaptive to reflect the current needs, priorities, and environment of Clearwater County. It is council's hope that growing our local economy by amplifying our investments, cultivating our talent, and embracing innovation, together will build lasting, diversified economic growth. And even in the face of rapid and unpredictable change, we will position Clearwater County's economy as one that boldly attracts innovation while respecting our environment and heritage. Our hope as council is to make this region a place of choice to live, work, and play. Thank you.